Hey, Rebecca.
Hi,
We're
good
live.
morning.
We're live. We're live. We're live.
Okay, wonderful.
How you doing?
Okay, how are you?
I'm a little tired, and I got food on the counter, so I have to do that before the dogs realize that there's food on the counter.
Oh boy.
Um,
Can you hear me? Good morning, everyone. Can you hear me? Can everyone hear me? I'm not sure if I'm having difficulty over here. Oh, okay, good. How's everybody doing? I think Toddie's making something for the dogs. I think that's what she said. So everyone made it through Thanksgiving, I guess, right? Yeah, I think Toddie's feeding the dogs. I'm not sure. So she'll be right back. Some people are saying they can't hear anybody, but hi, Howard. How are you? I know it was nice being here with everybody on Thanksgiving. I really enjoyed it. I think it was a good thing. I'm glad we did it. Um, Marianne, I don't know if I think my live is up for people to watch. I'm not sure. I don't know how that works. I'd have to check. I really don't know. It probably is, but I'm not 100% sure.
it should still be up there.
Oh, okay. Then Toddie says it should still be up there.
Yeah. Um. So yeah, Thanksgiving was nice. Everybody, happy Thanksgiving, belated Thanksgiving. Now it's really holiday time, isn't it?
Yeah, now we're at the, what do we have, 24 days until Christmas?
Yep. Well, 23 if you do the Christmas at overnight. If you do
Christmas
Christmas
Eve,
Eve.
yeah.
Yeah. Uh-huh. So
Oh,
cool.
I just can't wait for it to all be over.
I bet. I bet.
I
I
hate
bet.
it. But anyway, um,
Does anybody have anything that they want to share this week? I didn't get any emails. I thought somebody wanted to share something about their person that was married, and remember the person that they were married to lived a double life or something.
yeah, I thought they were going to come on, right? I
I,
didn't
I
hear
was
from
hoping.
anybody.
I didn't hear from anybody either that I'm aware of. It's been a busy week for me.
I know you're very busy.
Yeah.
That's a good thing, though, right?
Yeah. Um 9 o'clock lives are a little late for me though. I'll be honest with you. I
No,
was up
I
at 4
know.
a.m.
You know,
and
I do.
I'm sorry I wasn't so active, but I was kind of like falling asleep. At one point, I think I hit my head on the microphone.
Oh God, I wasn't totally with it either. As you know, I'm off, as someone pointed out. I I don't like to do them so late, but on the weekends, I never know how long Bree and the baby are going to be over, and I do everything after they're gone. So
Right.
um, during the week, I have a little more freedom to do things earlier if I want. So that's late, but I kind of regretted it because my head wasn't in it, and yeah, I was
Yeah.
just very tired and
Yeah.
aggravated.
Yeah. I know that you were aggravated, and I don't blame you. I don't blame you. There was a lot of hate and stuff. Not a lot of hate, and that's not. It's not. There's always more good than bad, but for some reason, the bad sticks to us and
It's
hurts.
hurtful. It's very hurtful. And, that's why it's so important for me to have the channel that I have on YouTube and, to finish the book and get it out there because I need people to know the truth. I don't know why I need them to know it so bad, but I just do. And, whether they believe it or not, once they read it, that's on them. But I can put it out there. That's all.
Well, that's your passion right there, so that's important to you.
Right.
And I totally understand why. I mean, that's your grandson.
Yeah.
Brianna's in the chat.
Oh yeah, Bree's having, some medical situations, so she's home today, so she's able to join us. I'm glad you're here, Bree.
Everybody's saying hello to her.
It's good to have you here. I don't think she's ever been on to one of our lives, Toddie.
Oh, I don't know that she's ever commented and chatted in the chat. So.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sorry that you're not feeling well, Bree. I hope that you feel better.
We're working on it. I ripped the doctor a new ass, so maybe that'll get him going. She said I could call, so I did.
Okie dokie. There you go.
That's it.
There you go. Okay. There you go. And Brianna says thank you to everybody. Do we not have really anybody that wants to share a story? There's a few of you in the comments. Nobody wants to share anything with what's going on or who and about any double lives or.
Yeah, I don't remember who that was.
I don't remember who it was either.
I remember the topic. I just don't remember who it was who said they were going to come on.
Yeah, and again, I didn't get anything telling me that anybody was coming.
No, I didn't get any emails or anything from anybody either. So,
are you expecting snow tomorrow, Rebecca?
I think we're just going to get like a trace to 1 inch possibly. So
we're getting 2 to 4 inches. We're going to get 2 to 4 inches.
Oh, wow. I don't mind if I don't have to go anywhere, I
like. Well, no. I'm getting everything done today. I have something to do tomorrow at home anyway. So.
Yeah. Well, that's good.
Yep.
So I have a question for everybody here in the chat, and of course you, Toddie. My son Gino's girlfriend had a really bad dream about him, and it's never happened before. And she, I think she recently, I guess it was early yesterday, met with her grief group. She has a group of other women who have lost a loved one from addiction. And she met with them and went out to lunch or something. And of course, they were all together talking about their loved ones. And she had this terrible dream last night. And she texted me at like 6:30 this morning to tell me about it. And I'm wondering if she had this dream because they were all together talking about their circumstances. Anybody have any experience with that? Do you think that's possible? And that's why she had this horrible dream about him?
Oh, yeah, because definitely, I mean, when I think about something, I'll dream about it. And I very rarely remember my dreams. But so when I remember, I know that I was definitely talking about something. So
yeah, that's what I told her. I said, it's probably because you were with all these women who are going through the same thing, talking about your problems. And, that's probably why. But,
yeah. I believe that. It's too bad that it was a horrible dream and not a good dream.
Yeah, she said he was very violent in her dream, and that wasn't him at all. He was never that way. So she thought it was very odd. And then she did some kind of Google search or something, and it said that maybe it's him telling her to move. It's time for her to move on and let go or something. I don't know. It had a bunch of different reasons. So I don't, it was just, she was really shook up by it. Definitely.
Oh, I bet she was, especially if it was out of character.
Yeah, it was. She said it was definitely not him. So
So Jelly said that her husband passed away 13 years ago, and she still has bad dreams about that night. I
oh,
don't. So, I mean, and you saw what Jamie said, right? I
I
think dreams of the brain are the brain's way of natural therapy and sorting out what's too much for us awake.
yeah, that sounds logical. You know, it goes to show you somebody's still dreaming about their husband 13 years ago. Grief doesn't go away. It stays with you. You don't, I mean, me personally, I don't feel any better today than I did. You know, I just feel like it doesn't change. You know, everybody else, like life goes on for everybody else, but for you, the person that was affected by a loss, and you just seem to fall
Well, I
behind,
think
you
it's
know?
also, I think that because, I don't know how Jelly lost her husband. Um, and it sounds like something happened one night. So, I mean, that doesn't sound, obviously good or something like that. But certainly losing, I miss my dad, but I'm at peace. I'm not angry. You know what I'm saying? But he wasn't a 6-year-old child that was beaten. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I don't know how to get past that. I wouldn't even, know anything about that.
You know, Toddie, I always said, and I don't want to make today's show about Corey and my situation, but I always said that if Corey were sick and we knew he was, expected to pass away, or if God forbid he got hit by a car or something, you would be able to accept that more than how he passed.
Oh, absolutely. I agree. I agree with you.
It's just the violent way that he was treated and how his life ended that you can't, that's just something that's difficult. You know, like I said, you can accept he got hit by a car, there was an accident, something, but this is just horrific, you know?
Yeah. Jelly says that he had a massive heart attack at 35 years old, and they had a 2-year-old.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
That's horrific too. I mean, that's tough.
Yeah, 35, you don't expect that at 35 either.
No, you don't. Not at all.
So, it's very hard to get to get past grief, especially unexpected grief, because we think that, there's a law of nature basically. First it's the grandparents, then it's the parents, then it's the children. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? And when it
When I
doesn't go
was,
like that,
when
you
I
know.
was younger, that's what I thought. I never thought, you just assume older people go first. You know, that's the order
Right,
that it
right,
happens, but
right, right,
definitely not the case.
right. I agree. I agree. Sometimes you expect it if somebody's sick. And
Right,
I mean, if somebody's sick, then you have the ability to get all of your goodbyes and such in there, and whatever bucket list if you can meet for that person. You know what I'm saying?
right.
There's, you know, so um, yeah, that sucks. Was so the holidays were hard on people, obviously, and hopefully nobody went backwards, and hopefully, you know,
But that's the time you think, a lot of people, if you're in recovery, holiday time would be a time that you may relapse, I'm sure.
right? Yeah, of course. I mean,
Mhm.
yeah, because it's trying. It's trying financially. It's trying emotionally.
Yeah.
It's trying with pressure and everything.
You know, I don't know the exact way this is phrased, but from my understanding, part of recovery is relapsing and all that. That's my understanding that it's expected. It's not uncommon for someone to relapse. You know, they don't always get it the first time.
Right.
People go to treatment and sometimes people go into treatment because that's what everybody else wants and it's not what they want and they're not ready. And if they're not
Right.
ready, then it's not going to work.
That's true. That's true. And a few people say um, in the comments, uh, did you did you see what I put up here?
Oh, from Janae.
Janae, yeah.
Mm. I could see how that could lead to addiction.
Mm-hmm.
I could see how it could start with maybe I'm going to have a drink and I'm going to have another one. And then now that's not working. Maybe I'm going to try to take this pill or, I could see how that could
Mm.
lead to addiction. I don't think anybody sets out to become addicted to anything. I
Of
think you
course
just,
not. Nobody wants to lose that control over their own
right.
life.
I think,
Absolutely not.
everybody self medicates to feel better. And, you just end up, you have to keep doing it.
Um, you got a lot of good remarks in your comments yesterday. I think that a lot of people can relate to what happened and not just not with exactly but people following rules and trying to do the right thing and having it kind of like not work. And that kind of leaves us, especially people that live alone and might be older and expect on certain people in our society and government to look out for us because of our age or what we've done or military or something. And it doesn't. You kind of it's I mean, that's so depressing, but it's absolutely incredibly sad. I was driving, when was it, yesterday? I was driving yesterday and I thought about, people with dementia, and like I was reading the article about Bruce Willis and how it's hard for him to like recognize his family and the people that he loves. And I thought to myself, if you don't have that money and you can't put somebody in the best care or have somebody stay in somebody's house 24/7, you're relying on people to take care.
Yeah.
And that's not good, because I'm not sure that I'm just not sure about that. And I thought, if I ever start going like that, where my quality of life is where I can't even recognize anything, like I, somebody like take me out. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's,
And you can't do that. Like, you can't do that. These people, I don't get that. Like, in this country, you can't have I forget what it's called. Um, what Kevorkian tried to do. You know who I'm talking about?
oh yeah. Yeah. He would help people and
Yeah,
their
that
lives.
had no quality of life and didn't want to. I didn't have a problem with that.
No, I think, if you want to go and, you don't have any quality of life and it's your choice, I think, why not?
Especially when this country hurts financially so bad anyway. Why would you put people in bad care?
Right. It's sad if you go into some of these, I don't know, nursing homes, I guess they're called, or care facilities. The people that, have dementia and they have it really bad, you'll see that they put them like in a wheelchair. It's not quite a wheelchair, though. It looks like a big high chair for adults. And they'll sit them up at the nurse's station. And that's where those people sit all day long.
All day long,
And it's,
exactly.
it's so sad. And I can remember going to visit my dad when he was he went to a care facility for rehab after a surgery. And I remember walking in there and these people were, strapped into these adult high chairs, and they were so lonely, and they would say hi to me, and I would always say hi and stop and talk to them for a minute, and it was just sad, because obviously the nurses couldn't spend one-on-one time with them, and they obviously needed more care than they could get at this particular facility, but obviously it was probably what the family could afford. It was what was in the budget.
Exactly.
It's very sad. And for those that, have to keep a parent or a loved one at home and have to try to deal with it, and you just don't have the means and you just don't have the knowledge, it's difficult.
When I used to go, Sylvia was in one of those places, right? My friend Sylvia that passed away last year.
Mm.
Her birthday was just on the 27th of November. Um, October was a year that she passed away. And I remember some guy, when I was visiting her, like I brought her like all this food that she used to like, and there was one guy who kept going to the side door where it was just a glass door, and he was kicking it and stuff to get out, and he couldn't get out, and the woman just kept telling him no. And I mean, I thought, wow, working so hard, and this is what we work for, to have this kind of life at the end.
Yeah, it's a shame.
We
Um,
just abuse and use, and that's what we do. Everything in our life is disposable, apparently.
yeah, it seems that way. Howard's going through something, and he's asking for prayers. So we'll all be praying for you, Howard, and thinking of you and hoping for the best.
What's up with Howard?
He's having, I don't know if I read it correctly, some type of infusion or something. I believe it said
Good
something.
luck, Howard. Good luck, Howard.
I'm slow reading the comments because my vision's not that great. So I'm falling apart. I'm losing my hair. My vision is horrible. I'm just a mess.
Stress will do it, Rebecca.
My hair is coming out in handfuls. The sun is reflecting behind me, and you could see I have hardly any hair left. It's just falling out. It's embarrassing, but whatever. I can't help it. I'm gonna have to call my friend Gypsy and get a wig.
Gypsy Rose.
Yeah, she can hook me up with a good wig, right?
I don't know. She might charge you a lot.
Probably, yeah. But yeah, I'm a mess. So whatever. It'll pass.
Mm. Anybody in the comments have anything that they'd like to add?
It's been quiet for us, Toddie. We don't seem to
It
have
has
any.
been a little quiet for us.
Yeah, on topic. We're just all here to hang out, which is fine with me, but I want to, if anybody needs to talk, I want to do that too. But it doesn't seem like anybody really has a lot to say about addiction or recovery per se, just everyday life.
So what is it that we're talking about then?
I don't know. We're just talking about everything, it seems, right? I think, it started with the addiction recovery, but it seems that we are just here just to be here. And I mean, I'm okay with that. Oh,
You don't want to. Did you see Jeanette? You don't want a wig from Gypsy Rose.
no, probably not.
You'd have to wash that thing a million times.
Bleach it or something, right?
Yeah, you wouldn't want it.
Thanks, Janae.
Mhm.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't really have an explanation for why my hair is coming out. The doctor gave me a prescription shampoo, and I only have used it, for about a week, and I don't know when it's supposed to. The luck I have, I'll grow a beard and no hair on my head. It's just my luck. So listen, whatever I come up here looking like next week, don't be surprised. I'm just warning everybody. I'm just a mess. I don't know what I did, but this is where I'm at.
Estiana saying, I think it's stress too. My blood
Yeah.
pressure medicine makes my hair grow, so and my nails like crazy.
Wow. Yeah, it's just I've had everything checked and there's really no explanation. This happened to me back after Corey passed away and right before Gino passed. I had lost all my hair to the point like people thought I got my hair cut really short, but it was just breaking off and falling out. And then all of a sudden, it came back. And I thought maybe it had something to do with COVID too, because Jamie said from long COVID. And I think that's possible, but I've had no doctor confirm that's what it's from.
Um, I think it could be stress.
Yeah. And age. Yeah. It could be age. I don't know. I guess worse things could happen, right?
Well, none of that should be happening, but I mean, I don't know how to unstress somebody. I wish I did.
Yeah.
It's tough.
I do everything I'm supposed to do to fix this, but it doesn't, the stress doesn't go away. It's always, gets a little higher at times, but it's always present.
Right. Jamie's got 3 cans. How many eggs? Jamie, are you cooking in the chat? Excuse me. I'm eating because I had to. And my dogs are like wanting the shit and they can't have it.
That's how my dog is. And now well, it's Brianna's cat, but he lives with me. My grand cat. He never liked people food, and all of a sudden, every time I'm eating, he's jumping up there. He has to know what I have, and he wants to smell
Really?
it. It's so weird. He never did this before. I don't know what his problem is, but
He
so
likes
him
what you're
and dog
eating.
both.
Has it been since just the house?
Yeah, he I think it was once we moved, he felt a little weird. I think he's more comfortable now, but now all of a sudden he wants people food. Yeah, Janae, I've been trying to do more protein and I'm taking vitamins and like I said, the doctor gave me a prescription shampoo. So hopefully something happens.
Bouncing Tigger at you note.
Oh, oh, thank you. Yeah, the dinner was good. It came out okay, even having to take the parts out of the turkey and everything. It still came out good.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Thank you for coming on our show, Todd Digami.
Yeah.
Kathleen loves eggs.
Who's making eggs? I want eggs.
2 milk. I don't know. They're doing a recipe in there.
I must have missed half of it. Huh.
Yeah, no. That's what somebody's making mac and cheese.
Oh, wow.
Baked
That's
mac and cheese.
funny. After Thanksgiving dinner, later that night, I was up in my room. I don't know what I was doing. And I said, oh, shit, I forgot the macaroni and cheese because I always make baked macaroni and cheese and I forgot it.
Did you not make it or did you forget it somewhere?
I didn't make it. I had everything and I never made it. I just totally forgot to do it because I was so tied up with the damn turkey and everything else that I totally forgot about it.
But nobody said anything about it, right?
Yeah, nobody said anything, and then I said it later on, and the kids said, "Yeah, we were talking about that. That you didn't make it or whatever." I just totally forgot.
Wow.
We didn't need it. I mean, we had enough other stuff anyway, but I can't believe I forgot it.
I'm taking a little mental health break at this time.
Oh,
I'm sorry to hear that.
yeah. we have to take care of ourselves and our health. That's for sure.
This is for you. It's really not, but I'm giving it to you anyway. You should be able to get that one.
Oh, wow. You know, the first turkey I ever cooked, it was when I was, gosh, it was very in my 20s. Maybe I was 21. I didn't take the parts out, right? I forgot. I didn't know. I guess I kind of did.
Right.
And we cut into the turkey and you hit that bag, you know, inside. So that kind of turned everybody off from turkey that year.
I bet.
I mean, it was all cooked. I don't know
I
what.
know. I know. The bag's got to come out, Rebecca.
Yeah, I just didn't. I just hate it.
That's so funny, though.
Yeah, I just don't like it.
I
don't.
know, man. We know. We know you don't like the turkey
And
bag.
then, Toddie, I told you it had instructions. I had to go in both ends, the neck and the butt, because well, what the hell? Put it all in one part. Why? I never. I don't.
Why would they
understand
take the turkey's neck and stick it up its ass?
it. Well, I don't know. I mean, I'm
The
glad
turkey didn't fucking do anything to have that happen.
it was just like you have to go in both cavities and take the parts out. I'm not doing it again. I can tell you that.
Rebecca, Brianna,
I'm
next
never.
year, man, you're gonna have to do it for your mom.
So disgusting.
This has been trauma, man.
I had to look away. I couldn't even look at it. I just pulled it out, just went right to the garbage can. It's just, I can't stand the feel of it. It's just gross. I don't know the purpose of it.
It is for cooking other stuff.
Well, then they should put it in a jar, and you should be able to buy it separately if you want to cook.
It's gonna come free.
I would just like to get a turkey that has no extra parts in it.
You have to buy a turkey breast.
Yeah, I guess.
And then buy turkey legs and turkey thighs. God.
So disgusting.
Milo,
I can't be the only one. Am I the only one that doesn't enjoy it?
I think you're the only one going through that shit.
Oh, telling you. I should have recorded myself. I can imagine what I looked like.
I believe that's probably funny.
But the turkey did come out. It looked, I said,
I know, we saw it.
Made it. It looked really nice. Like the color, everything. Everybody liked it. So.
It was a good looking turkey. We saw it. We were at your house. You brought us in.
Well, that's right. I forgot you guys were there.
Mm-hmm. You brought us in. We liked that turkey.
Yep, it was.
Everybody showed a meal. The chickens look good. My meal looked great.
Yes.
Took me 2 days to eat my meal.
Yeah, I finally got rid of all the leftovers. I think we cleaned out the fridge yesterday. I'm like, it's done. You can't keep eating it. We're over it.
You know what I did? I took some mashed potatoes and I air fried them. I made them real like potato pancakes almost.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I'm not good with the air fryer. I don't understand how it works really. Like I'll throw something frozen in it, but to do something like what you just said, I don't even know how to do it.
I have an air fryer that looks like a oven as opposed to a basket.
Yeah.
But I think do you have a basket one?
No, I have the oven one.
Oh, then all you do is you put you get the paper, the air fryer paper that you can get. It's really inexpensive.
I've never seen that. I didn't even know that existed.
Yeah. And then you could put I just had the pizza thing. Remember the pizza thing I put up? Yeah. I just ate that while we were talking because I was hungry and I hadn't eaten anything.
Oh, wow.
And that's so good. I mean, I probably will never have pizza again because I could eat the pizza like that without the crust and I'm full and I had no bread. It was just cheese and pepperoni.
Oh, wow. Yeah. I got to definitely look for that air fryer paper. Is that what it's called? Air fryer paper?
Yeah, you can get it on Amazon. It's inexpensive, but it just came. I walked over to the to get it off the porch just now.
Oh, okay.
Because it was just delivered. And I want to get everything done today because we're expecting snow.
Yeah, that's your first snow since moving, right?
Well,
First,
yeah, I mean it snowed a little bit yesterday, but it was nothing.
yeah. Yeah.
But we're supposed to get like 2 to 4 inches tomorrow, tonight into tomorrow, and it's supposed to stay until I want to say Wednesday.
Well, if you can stay home, then you stay home and just enjoy it from inside. How do the
Well,
dogs like the snow?
Milo loves the snow. He hops around in the snow.
Aw,
I had to go and get my snow shovel because I forgot. Um, I guess I left my snow shovel when I moved, and so I had to get one yesterday. So Danny and I did a trip to Walmart where I ordered stuff, and it was just delivered to the car.
yeah,
And all it was a snow shovel and creamer for my coffee.
yeah.
And but we have everything we need should something.
Good.
So yeah, we're ready for the snow. I guess is ready. I mean, I have to go out there and cover. I want to do like cover 2 holes that are not in the trailer, but in the insulation, like in the front, and that's a tough spot. So I'm gonna do that because I need to do that because
Right.
we're expecting really really cold temperatures towards the middle of the week or towards the end of the week. You know that, like 9 degrees and shit.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
crazy. That's crazy.
I'm already freezing. I can't think of even colder temperatures.
Yeah,
You,
I'm praying that we stay warm in here, man.
yeah,
So
yeah, I hope so.
yeah, I hope so too. So
I keep watching these videos and stuff that pop up. Like, I don't know
bubbles.
if you call them videos, but they pop up on Facebook about people, they've made like remodeled a school bus into
Right.
like,
Yeah. Mhm.
I'm loving it. And they have the little wood burning stoves in
Yep.
them. And I mean, some of them have huge bathtubs, bigger than my bathtub in my
I
house.
know, man. I know. I
And
know.
I'm
Some
like,
and big kitchens and stuff too. I know.
yes. And they have families and dogs, 2 big dogs and families, kids. And
Yeah.
I
So
just,
the problem with those school buses, just so you know, is so because this type of living is becoming more affordable. I mean, because it's I mean, every other what I should say is because this type of living is affordable and every other type of living is not affordable. A lot of people
mhm,
are using buying campers,
yeah,
like I did in raising families in them
yeah.
and traveling, and that's great, except that in those school buses, some of those campsites, they won't let those school buses in because
Yeah,
they
you
want.
said that. You told me that when I talked about this.
Yeah,
What's the
but
reason?
because what it is they want, a lot of the campsites want to keep more or less a uniformed look, and they don't want older model campers to go in there. So they're saying you can only come in with a camper because if they let the school bus in and then somebody comes in with a broken down school bus that just looks horrible and terrible, good luck telling the horrible terrible school bus, I'm sorry, you have to leave, but the pretty one can stay. So
Yeah,
what they say is no school buses. And then they've made it even worse because there's campgrounds now that won't even take RVs that are 5 years or older.
oh my gosh, wow.
And they could do that now because of what's gone on with our economy and how people are choosing to me it was like a no-brainer. Why am I going to keep paying rent and throwing all my money away when I'm trying to save money to leave to go to another country? Let me, in a couple of years I'm going to retire, so why would I put money into a house? I mean, there's
Right,
not going to be any equity I'm putting in the house in 2.5 years. You know what I'm saying? I'm just
right.
paying off the interest, and then I'm stuck here until somebody buys my house for more than what I paid for it. I don't know what's going to happen in 2.5 years. I'm not going to be stuck like that. That's happened to me.
Yeah,
So, and I didn't want to do the apartment living. So this was the best thing for me. And I'm grateful that I could afford it. But it's just, absolutely crazy. I don't know how people are making it. I don't know how people are making it. Somebody was talking about how much stop it. Somebody was talking about how much the price of eggs was. You know what
right.
I'm saying? How much the price of eggs are now. I'm telling you, I spent $21. My mom spent $21 getting paper towels. Who would have paper towels? $21
It's
for
ridiculous.
12 rolls? What the hell is going on?
Yeah,
Like, I don't know what they expect people to do.
I don't know. I don't know.
I mean,
I'm
how do they expect people to live on Social Security? I couldn't. So people are like, you should take Social. First of all, thankfully, I make too much money to take Social Security, but I don't make enough money to pay all of my bills and save money. Like
right.
it's an effed up situation. It is hard in this country,
Yeah.
and it's for the average person. It's not. I'm not feel bad for me, but listen, man, I'm going to leave and I'm going to die with dignity in another country. That's my plan. But there are people that can't. And this is the way they're going to live. This is the way they're going to die after giving so much to this country. There's something wrong with that. And I'm especially talking about people that have served this country. You know what I'm saying? Like the way that we just discard people is absolutely atrocious. And there's no shame in it, apparently. I was watching something since nobody has anything to talk about. I was watching they have a documentary on about Katrina. And I hadn't seen this documentary before, and I'm telling you, Katrina was the thing that made me realize, oh my God, what's wrong with our country? Yeah, okay, I was a little late to the game, but that was the thing. It was Katrina. And now they have the mayor on. Remember the mayor who was pleading and screaming, "Get me!" He's free to talk. You should hear some of these stories. They're so heartbreaking, and it was exactly what it was. It was racism
Yeah.
and poor people. So there was a caste system and a racial system, and people that waited in line 3 days just to die in that line. It was just absolutely atrocious. And why it, God,
It's terrible. I see Cassandra Rose had a question about substance abuse. She was saying that her son won't let her see her grandchildren. She wanted some advice on getting his forgiveness. And my only thing I can say is, maybe he's afraid that you're not clean and sober. And, it's that may be why he's not. I don't know the whole story, but I mean, I think the only way to get someone's forgiveness is to let them see you're doing better. You have to gain their trust again. I mean,
absolutely.
it's tough. I don't know the situation, so it's hard for me to comment.
Did you want to come on?
Cassandra Rose, do you want to come on and talk about it?
We'll drop a link. If you'd like to come on. Ooh.
I mean, other people may have better advice, but I just know that it's a trust thing, and I get it.
I mean, there's also maybe compromises, maybe let me just take you and my grandchild out. Okay, I understand, but maybe just take baby steps. Don't try to get a touchdown every time. Just baby steps.
Yeah, maybe
Go
you
in
can
that
start with a
direction.
phone call, a FaceTime call, something.
Yeah, exactly. But don't give up. If that's what you want, don't give up.
Yeah,
Because you got to prove it. It takes a minute to destroy your character and a decade to rebuild it. So
build it
just,
back. Yeah. And the only advice I have is keep sending those birthday cards, Christmas cards to the grandchildren. Hopefully they get them, don't write them off, just,
yeah, don't make a kid pay for that.
yeah, just keep doing what a grandma does. And, hopefully your son will see that you're okay. Hopefully you are okay. I don't know your current situation, but I hope you're clean and sober and doing well, Yeah, oh, so you relapsed over Thanksgiving. I understand that. I get it. It's a tough time, but you have to try to fight that urge and know that if you can overcome that, then the reward will be getting your family back.
Don't use your relapse as an excuse to keep relapsing.
Right, exactly.
That's the biggest thing right there.
Yeah.
Don't take the attitude that, oh, since I relapsed, it's no big deal, I'll keep going. Don't do that.
Got to move forward, just keep your eye on the prize, I guess is the best way to say it.
Take it minute by minute, second by second.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cassandra, I don't know if his reasons for not talking to you are just about the substance abuse or if there's other things, but I mean, you have to give him space. You can't force it on him, and sometimes you have to just step back. Like I said, send those birthday cards, Christmas cards to the grandkids. Don't get spiteful or hateful with him. Just let him have his space, and hopefully when you have some time under your belt, some sober time, maybe he'll revisit the idea of you coming back into their lives. I kind of get that he probably doesn't want you around the kids and then you're going to be gone again if something goes wrong for you and then you're back. He probably doesn't want that, and I totally get it. You have to respect that. I don't know if anybody agrees with me or disagrees, but that's just my thoughts, my opinion.
I feel like sometimes we want people to do things on our time, and it's not our time. It's their time. You know what I mean? Just like it was our time when we were using, it's their time to decide when we've proven for them. But I mean, realistically as well, I mean, 2 weeks isn't, 2 weeks is a hell of a start and deserves recognition, but maybe not enough to, for a visit, maybe for a phone call. Maybe you guys could build some sort of plan to get back together for I don't know. That's something that I guess you're gonna have to talk to your child about.
Yeah, it's very hard. You have to think about how he feels about what you are going through and how it made him feel and how it affected him. you know It's been 3 months since you've seen him. Is that what you're saying, or spoken to him? Like I said, Cassandra, I just think work on yourself and your recovery, and then revisit. When you have some time under your belt, you reach out to him and say, "Listen, I've been clean and sober for however long. Do you think we could have a phone call once a week, or maybe it's
Just
just
baby steps.
right. Maybe it just starts with talking to him and not the grandchildren, and let him see that you have improved your life and gotten better. He's got to learn to trust you again. And, you know, you have to,
Again, that's going to happen on his time.
yeah, unfortunately, you just have to gain that trust again. And it's difficult.
I saw my parents for the first time in 6 months at Thanksgiving. My mom had a stroke last week, and I didn't know. We don't have an addict issue, just she is controlling. Yeah, well, that could be bad too.
Yeah.
Absolutely. When people don't want you to live your life and don't want to take responsibility for the way, uh, their choices. I love that when people give you advice and then it doesn't go right, and it's like, oh, it was your call. You know what I mean?
Right. Right. Cassandra, you didn't ruin your life. You do recover. People recover and live happy, normal lives. So don't think that way. It can get better. You just have to do the work. You have to put the work in. Nobody can do it for you. You have to choose how you want to live. And if you want to live sober, you have to put the work in. your son, he'll have to, he'll see it or he won't, and that's, you can't control that. All you can do is put the work in and improve yourself and hope that he, comes back around. Yeah, Claudia Robinson says her mom treats her like a child and she's 55. And,
Yep.
I guess that would seem controlling, but you're 55, but you're her child. So I'm guilty of the same thing. I mean, I have a son who's almost 40 and I still treat him like a baby. Did you eat today? Did you pack lunch or something to take to work? Did you fill up your thermos with coffee?
Did you put your pants on, son?
Right. You got socks,
clean underwear, boy.
But no, I mean, I'm guilty of that. I guess I'm like a helicopter mom. So I don't call myself controlling. I hope my kids don't see it that way.
Brianna?
I know she's still here. Maybe she can say another one.
I don't know. I don't know.
I mean, I do it out of a place for love. I want my kids to be okay. So, that's why I do it. I hope it's not like a control thing. I don't think it is.
Well, they'll tell you if it is. They'll tell you.
Hopefully, right? Well, Cassandra, the only thing I can say is maybe talk to somebody if you can get like a counselor, a therapist, something.
Well, and there's also AA all over. I mean, it's all over the country. AA, NA. I think 211 is the number if you're in trouble and they need,
Yeah, I go to those meetings that those people.
It's very easy to feel like such a failure. Don't stay in that. Don't stay in that cuddle. I mean, that's not good to stay there. Okay. Don't feel like such a failure. That should be a spark on your ass to get you motivated. Or it's going to be, oh, I'm such a failure. This is the way it is. And I'm going to use it as an excuse. So you got to change your mindset. You're not a failure. You failed at something doesn't make you a failure. Try again. And that's the way you got to do it. You can't just sit there, I'm a failure, I'm a failure, I'm a failure. That does nothing for nobody except make you weak. And what are you saying to yourself? That you're a failure. Ultimately, you're going to hear that. Okay, you failed at that. You have a goal. You want to see your grandkids. I'm a winner. I'm a winner. I'm going to make it happen. For this minute, I'm going to make it happen. And if that's the best way for you to live through life is minute by minute, then that's the best you could do right now. That's the way I used to do it. There you go. Celebrate recovery. Go ahead. That's good.
Yeah, the best advice is talk to other people going through what you're going through, and those who have some time under their belt. That's all I can say.
And learn that the same time that you needed, which was your time, is the same time your son's going to need, which is going to be his time.
Right. And we can't control how long it takes for
somebody else. Exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
People are giving Jamie commercial ideas. By the way, you guys, you know that we have merch in our store. In my store and Issues with Toddie One Skip, Jamie and I have merchandise.
Do you have like a link or something that we could click on to get right to it, or how do we do that?
They can go to Issues with Toddie One Skip, my other channel, and go to, and it's right there, store. It says store.
I feel like an infomercial right now. Is there a link, Toddie? Yeah, I gotta check it out. I gotta get like
because I'm raising those prices today. At the end of the day, I gotta raise them by 10% because I said that.
Okay, I'll have to check it out before the end of the day. Then, do I get a senior discount or anything?
You still get the 10% discount right now.
Okay, all right. It's not like Senior Wednesday or what today? What is today? Monday or anything?
No, today we're supposed to raise the price
Okay,
10%.
all right. I get it.
But
Oh, Celebrate Recovery is a Christian-based support group. So that's a good start.
absolutely. Hey T bro, how you doing?
Good morning. You're in the right you're going the right direction, Cassandra. Just keep going. Don't look back. You had a little bump in the road and now you just move forward.
There's the link right there for the stuff.
Okay, everybody check out that link, check out the merchandise. Next Monday I want to see everybody with a shirt or a hoodie on.
You know what's funny is that Jamie and I decided that if people spend over $125,
Mm-hmm.
our members can spend $100. But so members $100, everybody else $125, and they get 5 minutes of free therapy with me and Jimmy Bobby.
Oh, well, there you
Not
go.
for Frank and Jimmy Bobby. It'll be a StreamYard that they get to keep. They can keep that StreamYard. It's for them.
Oh, wow, that's kind of cool.
Yeah, so you know how cameos could be $100? No, there can't. So it's nothing. We're not charging for that. It's just an added bonus if you spend so much money.
Very good.
Yeah. So. Yep.
Hmm.
Does anybody have anything else that they want to talk about? There you go.
Well, I'm glad we got back on topic, with everybody. That's a good feeling.
Yeah, I think it's nope, nobody's a licensed therapist here. I was a drugs counselor for I don't know, about 8 years, 7, 8 years. No, so we're Native Virgo. That's a skit that Jamie and I do with that. I'm the therapist and she is my patient, and that's just something.
It's just all in fun,
Yeah.
just to get.
Between 2 and 4 inches, they're saying up by me, T bro, and I'm an Ulster. You're an Ulster too, right? So I'm up by Woodstock. Not in Woodstock anymore, but by Woodstock. No, I think they were saying that because of the shirts, Jamie, and because I said the therapy. No, I'm not a therapist.
My Hazel's saying I'm her therapist. Well, you're in trouble, honey. You don't want this therapy, trust me.
I don't know how much you're going to get in Orange County. When I get my disability in March, April, may I purchase some merchandise and have it be given away to some viewers? Absolutely. Absolutely. You could do whatever you want. Unlike what people say on this channel with other people's monies, you can do whatever you want with yours. I was referring to the Whitaker stuff. Yeah, the free therapy is like it's more like a cameo, more or less. It's a cameo where Jamie and I will come in as our characters. I am the therapist in the skit, and Jamie is the patient in the skit, and we usually talk about Gypsy Rose Blanchard and her mindless minions.
Yep.
Ooh, don't talk to Rebecca about that. You could talk to me about that. I was a real estate agent. Rebecca just had a bad experience.
Yeah, I'm still having a bad experience with that house, but I'm gonna I don't know, stick in it for a little longer. I don't know. I
Thank
don't
you, T bro. Thank you a lot. Hey, if I freeze, I'm calling you, T bro. I'm calling you. If I freeze or have pipes bust, I'm calling you for help because I wouldn't know what to do.
You did the did you have to do, I'm trying to think, I don't know what the proper term is though for the trailers. Did you have to put like a skirt thing around the bottom and
I
did you
did.
do that? Yeah.
The only thing I didn't do is, like I didn't use any heat tape down there because there's no real place for me to have plugged that in. And like if I run the heater in here and I run something else, sometimes it'll blow a fuse and I can't get to that, if I had that. But I have like it's like an inch thick. It's probably more than an inch thick of the foam going all the way around, and then vinyl going all the way around that.
Right.
That's the best I got. That's just the best I can do.
Yeah. Well, hopefully, things don't get bad and you make it through this snow and stay
Yeah.
warm and all that.
Yeah, it's in there. It's in there, but I think I'm okay. I think I'm gonna be okay. I mean, now you're scaring me, T-bro. Now you're scaring me a little bit.
Oh
I
boy.
mean, I do have insulation around here. I'm just, I haven't ever lived in a camper, and I gotta tell you, we've been here 5 months already. Do you know that?
Gosh, it doesn't seem like
We
it.
moved in July, August, September, October, November, December.
Yeah, we
5 months.
moved in the same time. Yeah.
And I mean, there's been a few times where the dog and I have had to, where the dog and I have had to, somebody had to back up so somebody can move forward. I usually win. I usually make them back up. Oh, okay. Okay. You just scared me. Yeah, it is. It is. Jamie, can you put up my Cash App by chance? I don't know if it's on this one or if you can go to the other one.
I'm going to ask a stupid question.
Yep.
What is country broccoli? Maybe I'm just naive. I don't know. I think I
Well,
know.
you
Maybe.
know, you know
Okay.
exactly what it is.
Okay, now I know. Now I'm getting it. Okay. I don't like broccoli, so just saying.
Yeah.
That's really nice, though.
Yeah, no, it is really nice. I might go out and take care of that today and come back. And I'll be all ready for tomorrow.
Yeah, then you'll be fine,
I'll be
right?
all ready for tomorrow. Are you kidding me? Yeah. Yeah, anyway. I'd love to meet up with you, like I said, certainly before you go. Okay, so the hoodie that you guys really, really like, and I know the hoodie that you guys really, really like, I got it from Amazon. And somebody else asked me about that. A lot of people have asked you about that hoodie. Yeah, it's a poncho. Like it's what we used to call, not a poncho per se, because no, it's not a poncho. It's one of those like Guatemalan shirts. You know what I'm talking about? Hang on. I'll be back. I'll be back. I'm going to get it. See what it is. It's this. No, it's this one. It's this. It's this. It's this. It's this. It's this. Hang on. It's this one. Isn't this what you're talking about?
Oh, yeah, that's really cool.
Right? I think that's what you were talking about, right?
Where did you say you got that from Amazon?
I got this from Amazon, and I mean, there's not even really a brand name. It's here. Tell me if you could see it. Let me move my microphone.
I can't see anything.
I want to make sure that people can see it. Hang on. They can't see it either. There it is. Yeah, they could. Hang on. That's what it is. So yeah, I'm gonna put it back so that the dogs don't get more hair on it than already. Yeah, I got that from Amazon a couple years ago. I got two of them. The other one's thicker, and it's got colors too. This one's thicker though, because I mean this one weighs something in my hands. You see?
Yeah, I like that one too.
But I think it's the same. Huh?
That's Amazon also, the same
Yeah,
one?
I got them both off Amazon. This one's from El Paso.
Nice.
Saddle blanket is this one. Made in India. What are
Hmm.
these called? These were, remember when we used to wear these?
They were
All the-
popular when I was a teenager. I remember.
Exactly, when we were in high school.
Yeah.
Pardon me, I got 3 pairs of pants on and a couple shirts. Like, no lie, I got 3 pairs of pants on. I got a pair of sweatpants on, big sweatpants on under these joggers, and a pair of um uh long johns, which I call long jimmies.
Yeah, you're ready for the snow.
Well, it's a little chilly in here. It's not really bad in here per se. Like, I have the heat on, and then I'll ultimately start sweating. So
Yeah, I keep my wood burning stove going, and then, I don't keep the heat up so high. I'm trying to save on the, fuel or oil or whatever. So, I try not to keep the heat blasting. And the wood burning stove, after it's burning for several hours, it does warm up most of the house. So, and I just like poking at the fire. It's like therapy. I just sit and stare at the flame and poke at
right,
it. And,
yep.
you know, I
I
enjoy it.
want I wanted to get a little one for here,
Yeah.
a little wood burning stove, but the dogs, man, I just would be so nervous with them.
Yeah.
And then if I want to go to sleep at night, and Danny, she gets really anxious. Like, I listen for her, like, sounds. Like, she woke up this morning, I want to say at like 2 a.m. I heard her on the floor, with her nails, and I was like, damn, because I knew the wind was gonna pick up. And sure enough, she was starting to, yeah. So I mean, I don't know where I was going with that, but I don't know. I got a heating blanket.
Oh, okay.
See, because that's the thing. That I don't want to leave like the heaters on and stuff like that because of Danny. That's where I was going with that.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Milo will sleep in bed all night. Well, I probably do have to put up the storm windows up. But here's the thing. I just made the heater lower. With the storm window, like, I actually have this silver bubble wrap stuff, right? But Danny, that's one of the places she goes to is the windows. Like, she goes to the windows and starts like scratching on the windows. So I don't know.
Yeah. I put plastic up over
I
my.
have a crazy dog, lady. What? What'd you say,
Yeah,
Rebecca?
I had to put the plastic over my front door because the house, it has those old doors from the late 1800s. They're tall, skinny double doors, and I was going to have them replaced, but I didn't know if somebody was going to keep them. Like, I was afraid they were going to try to make me get a more modern door, and maybe they couldn't, do anything with those. So I never did it. But so much air comes through that I had to put the plastic up. It looks horrible, but it helps a lot.
Yeah. You put it on the inside, right?
Yeah, yeah. I put it on
Yeah.
and had to blow dry it to shrink it or whatever. And,
Right.
it was a little
Right.
project, but
Yeah.
um,
So good.
no, I did that just to the front door. And I thought I might need to do some of the windows because if I go in my living room and I'm in my recliner, I'm sitting by, there's 3 windows there and I could feel the air coming through the windows. So I might have to do it. I would rather not, but I think I'm going to have to cover them too.
Yeah, that's really hard.
Yeah. It's an old house though. So, I mean,
One time Jen and we rented this log cabin for a year, and it was one of the worst fucking places, pardon my language, because it was a legitimate log cabin. Okay, so it had a lot of places that when it got hot, and it had the weird windows, the Pella windows, so you couldn't put air conditioning in the window.
oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, and we rented, it was like I want to say in the spring, beautiful, and we're not looking, you know, we're, anyway, when the summer hit, man, we were going to the log flume every day. Like, no lie, we were going to the water parks every day. It was so hot in that house. And then in the winter, it was so cold in the house. It
Yeah.
was a really shitty thing. It was bad. So I was like, yeah. The next place we rented, she wasn't allowed to pick it. So
Yeah. I guess I didn't really think it through, like thinking like, oh, wintertime, it might be cold in here. I mean, it's really not. It's just when you're sitting, once I put the plastic on the front door, it's just when you're by the windows, you can feel it. And I can imagine that if, I either replace the windows or cover them all with plastic, that would save a lot of the heat would, stay in better. But
yes, it does. It does. I put that around it. There's one place that I want to get to today that is in the front that's hard to get to cover it completely, but I have to do that today.
yeah,
That's the place where so in the front of the trailer, right? There's or the RV, that's where and that's another thing I want to get out today. I want to go and get some more propane. So that's where the propane tanks are.
right.
So, that's a hard spot to get around and cover, but I have to. I have
Propane
to
is
get them.
expensive, isn't it?
Well, I mean the propane tanks that I have, they're just the 25-gallon ones or I don't know how much. I don't know. They're those smaller ones that
Mm.
um and they're like $22 or $23 to
Oh, okay.
fill them up. But the thing is that because I pay for electric and I have electric heat as well.
Hmm.
Like I run the electric heat because I'm paying for the electric anyway.
Right.
But if I lose power or if I have to go somewhere, I don't want to keep the electric heat on for the dogs, so I'll put the heat on in the camper. So because I trust that heat to keep them warm. I don't want to have a heater where they can knock it over. I know it's supposed to shut off, but I don't trust it and I
Yeah,
don't
you
trust
never
them.
know.
In the meantime, sometimes these dogs basically lay right on top of the heater. And I'm like, I
Right.
don't want them doing that either.
Exactly.
So. Hi, Marissa.
Yeah, I agree. I like the wood stove too. I really enjoy poking at the fire and I just like it.
It's better than a fireplace. It
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like it gives off more heat than
it
a
does. That's
fireplace,
it
definitely.
certainly a fireplace is more for ambiance than
Right.
for actual heat.
Yeah, I love it.
Mm,
Anything else going on with anybody?
I don't know. I don't know. There's 59 people in here. Does anybody want to talk next week? Anybody want to come and talk next week or anything?
I was
Uh,
hoping the person that had talked last week about coming on, with was it the spouse had a double life? I
yeah, that's interesting.
yeah, I would love to hear about that. I hope they try to come on maybe next week.
Yeah, I don't remember who it was.
I don't either. I just thought they were going to reach out right away and.
God, I hope they didn't because, like, oh God, I've been so slammed with emails this week because of the Whitaker stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, that's keeping you busy, huh?
No joke. And I don't know if it's not keeping me very popular either, though.
Yeah. Well,
It
you
is
know,
what it is. There's nothing I could do about it. I mean, it is what it is. You
yeah.
know, you try to do the right thing, and
Yeah. What are you going to do? Everybody's not always going to agree with us. We know that, or can't please everybody all the time, right?
right, that's true. I talked with Ernie last week. What a good guy. I think he's a good guy. Ernie Evans. I don't know what that is.
Oh yeah, I think Bree just bought one when we were out over the weekend. It's I don't know. I'm the exact meaning of it, but it's like a countdown to Christmas, and you open each little compartment, and it has a little chocolate in it or
Oh,
something.
okay. Okay.
Yeah,
I know what Advent is, but I
yeah.
didn't know
Bree
about the
just
chocolate.
Yeah, Bree just bought one. I think she got it on Friday or Saturday or one of the days we were out. So
Yeah, she says, "Yep, that was it.
yeah,
That's it."
yeah.
I went to Aldi, and I gotta tell you that I mean, just because we're just on here talking now, I went to Aldi and I got their chocolate. Have you
I
ever
was
got?
gonna say, Toddie, it's some of the best chocolate you can
It
get.
is. Let me tell you what I got. I got two things, and it was inexpensive because trust me, I can't afford to buy chocolate. And it was just like I got the Mosher Roth,
Yeah,
and I got chocolate truffle milk chocolate, and I got truffle white chocolate. It melts in your mouth.
yes, it's some of the best chocolate you can get. I've always said that.
Well, seriously, if you watch, you could go to a YouTube channel and ask about chocolate from. Well, what I did was I heard about it, and I've heard about it from a few people. So when I was in the store, because they tell you to get a certain one. There's
Right.
ones that aren't from Belgium and stuff and Swiss and Switzerland, but they tell you the ones to go to and the ones to get. And I went to the ones that they told you, and it was like $3.50 a bar. There's
Mhm.
several bars of those chocolates in the one bar, and it's really, really good.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
is.
Aldi's a grocery store. I think it's from Germany. That's what Jamie said. I think Jamie said it's from Germany.
Oh, I don't know. I don't get there that often.
Well, there's an Aldi's that's pretty close. I love white chocolate too, but I also got milk chocolate. And then I have dark chocolate cranberries.
I
Or
love dark chocolate. It's my favorite.
my dad turned me on to dark chocolate.
Yeah.
And then I also got black licorice. My dad turned me on to that. And I was in the mood for black licorice.
Oh,
And I
Paige,
got it.
Toddie, Paige, agree. Feels like she's invisible today.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't see
No,
I didn't see it.
sorry
Sorry.
about that. We're just busy talking about, gosh, we're talking about everything.
Yeah.
Just got wrapped up in the conversation. Sorry about that.
Yeah, I didn't even see. I mean, I'm going up in the chat. I see Milk, Honey, and Mayhem where she's talking to Jamie, I guess, at one point because she gave a thumbs up to Jamie. Yep.
We never try to ignore anybody. That's not our, just sorry about that.
Chocolate from Australia. I know, man. I've been to Hershey Park.
Yeah, it's a cool place, definitely.
I'll take some chocolate from Australia. Um,
Yeah, Paige, you're not invisible. I'm sorry. I guess we weren't paying attention to the chat. I didn't recall seeing any comments or anything.
white chocolate coffee. Wow, that sounds good. I have you ready for this? I have Brazilian chocolate is amazing. I've never had that. Dubai chocolate's really good. Dubai chocolate's really good.
Yeah,
I've
we
had
got
that.
some of that. I mean, my kids they weren't a fan. They didn't like it so much. I don't know why.
I did. I liked it. I have what do I have? Raspberry white chocolate raspberry coffee.
Oh, wow.
Glamis backup. You gonna email me? I don't know who you're talking to. Or are you gonna email somebody else? I'm reading about Aldi being a grocery store. And let
Mhm.
me see. Hold on, John. John, hold on. It's gonna be all right. I'm looking for comments. I don't see anybody.
Yeah.
Does anybody have anything that they want to say or talk about?
Oh, Toddie, you're getting some chocolate from Australia.
I'll take it. I'll say thank you very much. Thank you very much. That was sad that the Whitakers didn't get to do that. It was a messed up bit. That whole
Yeah,
thing is so messed up, man. It's such a headache from it, to be honest with you.
shame.
And as soon as somebody tries to do something for somebody, you know what I'm saying? I mean, like,
Yeah.
people are getting beat up over this and over that. I like the Lindt chocolate too. You know what else I like? I like that the white chocolate that's in that egg. That weird egg looking chocolate. It comes from a different country. It's something weird, the name of it, but the white chocolate is great.
I don't know.
My chat is behind. No, I'm here. I'm at 10:25. It's 10:25.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if we missed something or I didn't see anything, but
I'm in a Christmas grab bag for $50. Any ideas on what to get? Is it for the job, Marissa? How about some merch from Jimmy Bobby's?
there you go.
Oh, I'm really messing around. I'm just joking. Oh, you were delayed. Okay. Um okay, it is for the job. $50. Everybody's buying gift cards. I feel like that's kind of like the go-to thing, the
You
gift
know,
cards.
that or, I know a lot of times, and I don't know how people feel about that, but those scratch off lottery tickets. I mean,
Yeah, you got to make sure that your job's going to allow that
yeah,
though.
that's what I was saying. I don't know how they would feel about that, but that's always a go-to when you have no clue. It's like, well, let me get a couple of these $10 scratch offs or whatever. My son
Um
just won $250 last week on a $10 scratch off, I
I
think.
think that's awesome, but some jobs don't want
Yeah,
the
the job
gambling.
may not like
And
that.
then, yeah, and you got to make sure everybody's at least 18 years old or however old it is in
Right.
there.
Yeah.
And then you got people that think gambling is a sin. So I
Yeah,
don't
you're
know about
right.
that.
Yeah, probably not a good idea. Maybe a gift card.
I mean, unless you know where you're working and you know everybody's cool with that, you know what I'm saying? I mean, that's a good thing. Or um Janae saying hand sanitizers, hand lotion, beauty face mask. Yeah, but what if you got a guy?
Yeah.
Um yeah, I mean, I hate to say this, but Amazon $50 gift card.
I
But
feel like everybody goes on
I
Amazon. So
know, but that ruins things when you want to shop for somebody, when you have an idea or something, and you want to put some creative energy because you like to shop. You know what
yeah.
I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know about plants if you got to keep them alive. Like that's putting responsibility on somebody. Get somebody a dog. Well, it's a cool gift, but I don't know if they're gonna feed them. You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely.
I don't know, man. A calendar could be totally useful. That's one gift. Get a really expensive calendar. I don't know, man. That's the best I got.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Especially if you don't know who it's for. It's just,
Yeah, if it's that
you
Secret
know,
Santa thing.
yeah, it's tough.
I don't know. $50 worth of popcorn. That's kind of. I don't know. If somebody gave me $50 worth of popcorn, I'd be like, damn, sure could have used that money. Can't use all this
Right.
popcorn. You know what I mean?
Right. Exactly.
No, it has nothing to do with not knowing you, Paige. We just didn't see your name. We usually say hello to everybody, but we must have been in the middle of a conversation when your name started scrolling up.
Yeah, we do try to include everybody, so it wasn't done, purposely. We just overlooked it.
Wow. Her boss gave her $50 and a picture of him.
A picture.
Last
That's
year, my boss got me. He gave me a pic of him and $50. LOL. You know
oh,
the.
goodness.
I'm glad you have a sense of humor because had he have given it to the wrong person, he could have gotten fired for that. It's unfortunate, but they took it there. Let me tell you something. This is funny. So I'm waiting for this to come back and bite me in the ass. So yesterday, I get this email from a TikToker who's a pretty popular TikToker. And first of all, I don't even think it's from her, but she's never written to me before. And she was just like, hey, can you send me those images?
Mm.
I'm serious. That's what I got. I heard you got some new images. Can you send them? In the meantime, we're talking about Gypsy Rose's baby and shit. And I'm thinking, oh, this has got to be a joke. I don't have pictures of that baby, right? But
Right.
my head goes straight to the baby. So I emailed the person back and I was like, what are you talking about? What images? So then, not even a minute later, I start sending them images of a hamburger, my dog.
Oh my God, that's
I
funny.
just sent them an omelet I made. So I get this message back from this content creator. And they were like, I really love the hamburger picture you sent. But I was looking for they thought that I had put up new autopsy pictures of Dee. And in the meantime, they're not telling me what they want to, but I'm not sending them pictures of a hamburger. I'm thinking that they're trying to get me to send them pictures of Aurora, which I don't have.
Right,
You know what I
right.
mean?
Yeah.
So I'm trying to be a smart ass. And I don't even believe it's this content creator. Yeah, I sent them pictures of my lunch.
Oh my God, that's funny.
They sent images. I sent 3. I said, that's going to come back. And I asked Toddie to send me pictures. I get a picture of a hamburger.
Oh my goodness.
I said, you got to have a sense of humor. I mean, they just said, send me images. They didn't say what. I'm saying to myself, what the hell is this? Who gets an email like that? It was so funny, but oh God, you got to keep it interesting and funny. You know, when all the shit's hitting the fan, I'm like, I'm going to make myself laugh. I don't care.
Nothing wrong with that.
Oh God. Anyway, sorry about that.
No, it's okay. I think everybody likes hearing you laugh.
But it was funny. I mean, imagine getting a message. You have those images. I'm saying, what images? Who writes an email like this? I'm supposed to figure this out.
That's funny. I guess they thought you knew who they were and what they were looking for.
I guess so. My head went right to pictures of Gypsy's baby, and I'm saying to myself, I'm thinking somebody said that I had pictures of that baby.
Right.
So and it wasn't. It wasn't even a new photo. I guess it was a photo they hadn't seen before.
Yeah.
I sent them everything that I had so that they could decide what it was that they wanted.
It seems like she's being more open with her baby.
Well, that's her human shield now, unfortunately. She has nothing else to talk about, so she's going to distract us with a baby she didn't even want us to know what the baby looked like. But, think about this. If she's out with a baby, they're going to pretty much assume that's the baby, right? So when she goes and tells people that she goes to Walmart and there's one Walmart in her town,
right.
Like, I mean, use your head. Becca Scoops came out and said it. And I know a lot of us obviously were thinking about it, but Becca Scoops came out and said, your baby, first of all, the baby's going to change. You know what I'm saying? The baby's not even a year old. So baby doesn't even look like what the baby looked like when the pictures were actually leaked 5 months ago. And the baby's not going to look like the same that the baby's going to look like a year from now. because they start getting much more definition as they're hitting toddler, not while it's 1 years old or something. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, the fact that she was telling people, well, I'm going here and I'm going there and I'm taking the baby to Dollar General, I'm doing that, that's putting your baby in danger, not you being
Right.
out with a picture of your baby.
Right. Because people are going to go there and,
And
try
if
to.
you have a baby, that's the baby. I mean, they're not going to say, oh, does this baby look like this baby? Or does this baby look like this? I mean, it's just all a bunch of shit that she does to, just, insult the intelligence of the viewers. And maybe a third or a quarter of the people that follow her are ignorant enough to do that, but
Right.
everybody else knows. Yeah, she's showing pictures of her baby just to keep us away from everything that's actually going to be uncovered, a
Right.
distraction.
Yep.
Huh.
What is, I don't know what's going. Oh, everybody wants me to laugh like Toddie. Oh, you
What
got
do
to
you mean
catch
laugh
me.
like me?
You got to
I
catch
can
me
laugh.
on a good day.
What?
They'll have to catch me on a good day, and I'll try to laugh a little bit.
Oh, okay.
I know. I just always look the same. I always look like I'm mad, and I'm really not. It's just I can't help my face. That's how. It's just how I look.
Rebecca says I can't help my face.
This is it. But I laugh. I mean, I have fun sometimes.
Um, hey Opus, how you doing?
Well, what do
Yeah.
you think, Toddy? Are we finished? Have you?
Yeah, I got to take this call that's coming to me right now anyway. I really got to take this call.
All
So,
right. Well, until next week, I guess maybe hopefully we get somebody on next week um, to talk about things. That'd be good.
yeah, or maybe we'll have something more to talk about.
Yeah. No, Lori, I just look like this. This is, I don't know. This is the face I've always had. I always look like I'm mad. I'm really not. I'm okay. It's just my face. I'm working on it.
It's just my face. I'm working on it.
But anyway, all right. Well, it was good seeing everybody. I hope everybody has a good week.
It was great. Rebecca, thank you for inviting us to watch that live stream, and thank you for inviting me on last night to
Well, I appreciate you and Jamie both coming on. I know you're busy with your stuff, but I appreciate you taking the time out for me.
well, that's our stuff too.
You're like my support system because you know how nervous I get trying to do this. I can't see, I can't hear, I don't know what button to push. I gotta still get used to. I'm trying to I have somebody who might be helping me learn all these things, and stuff, but it's just a
I'm
process.
happy to help you go through some stuff like we did last time.
Yeah, yeah, but I just thought if I have this person, physically near me or something, it might be easier because I just don't know. The technology is just not.
And you can always look stuff up. I know that you might not like doing that, but do it and get the shortest video for what you want to do and just stop it and do it step by step. That's how I did a lot of the stuff, Rebecca. I'm serious.
Yeah, yeah, I really have to take more time. And, I've just been dealing with a lot the last couple of weeks, but things are quieting down. So, I should have more time to focus. But anyway, I hope to see everybody next Monday, and hopefully we have some guests on the show, and everybody have a good week.
All right. I thank you guys, and I thank you, Rebecca.
Well, thank you for everything. I appreciate it. All right, everyone have a good week. I'm going to check out now.
Okay.
All
All
right.
right. Bye. Bye, guys. I'm going to close it out too. Bye, Paige.